Chimney fire. Boom. What's good, YouTube family? Back with another video. Today is back day. Just got off work, so you already know. It means we only got an hour tops before the next job. So yeah, back day, back at it like a crack addict.
No, I smoke rocks.
We're gonna jump right into it. I was gonna start with regular cable lat pull downs and then probably do supersets with machine assisted pull ups for failure. 4 sets, but we're probably gonna start in the back. So we'll see what's available. I'm happy everybody's here because usually Saturday, Sundays, I get to have my way with whatever machine I want when I want. But lately, all these weekends, it's been packed. So maybe the New Year's resolutioners have been sticking it out because the gym's been packed. But yeah, and I got a lot to yap about. It's gonna be a yap heavy day. I can feel it in my soul, especially since I don't have the car talk today. I may have one tomorrow. I should have one tomorrow. No, I won't. No, I won't. Tuesday, the car talk will be back. And if you're wondering why, it's because the mount I got, it's a sticky mount. So it's a suction, but it's a sticky mount too. So you stick it on, then you do the suction part. You can't remove it. Or at least if you remove it, it won't be as effective because of the sticky part. But yeah, enough of that. Let's get to it. So we actually are going to start with cable lat pull downs with, let's see, can I put down? Damn, I can't put it down right now. But with this bar right here, yeah, like I said, it's packed. I can't go to the machine I wanted to right now. Got some gym bros on it. So I'm going to start with this. Probably no superset. Just go all out heavy with this one. And since we only got an hour, and I didn't like my pose down video yesterday, when I get home, I got to make some fish for meal prep for the week. The only problem is all I have is fish. I don't have my other things, so I may have a Kroger too. But I'm recording me cooking the fish and stuff like that, added in more content. See if that boosts up the views. But we're still growing. We're averaging around 15 to 20 views per video. That's a decent video. High end 50, 47 to 50. That's high end. That means I'm like, all right, I did something right at least. Or the thumbnail was too fire. Enough of that. Let's hit a warm up set and then get right into it. All right. One of the things I want to talk about today though, for sure. Let me know if I'm tripping. All right. You got a gym bro, right? You and your gym bro work out almost every day. Boom. Y'all at the same gym. Oh. That same gym bro, yo, one of your closest homies, just texts you and says, I cancel my gym membership. Does that equate to him basically like breaking up y'all gym bromance? Is that a breakup? Is that you getting cut off? Let me know in the comments. Especially if they're not moving or going anywhere else. Ugh. This is maybe too light for even a warm up. I'm feeling it, but I'm not feeling my lats activate the way I want to. We're gonna do a hun done. All right, boom. So I figured out why my camera stops recording and starts recording on its own. And it's not the camera's fault. It's because I'm pressing play and pause on my music, and all my phone, my headphones, and the camera all connected Bluetooth wise. So any type of, I guess, button press for my headphones is gonna pause or unpause my video while doing it to my music. But that's beside the point. That's not even important. Working on Broadway, right, being a security guard and then going out all the time, right? You end up having, some wonderful nights with a decent amount of women, right? And That's good. That's fun. That's dandy. He's amazing. You know, if chasing lust is your thing, and I'm not looking down on it because I got my fair share of problems when it comes to that. Dang. All right. But yeah, I'm not saying it's a good, bad thing or whatever. But one thing that I've noticed personally when it comes to it is like, if you have a hookup, because most of the girls that come to Nashville, especially Broadway, 87% are tourists. So if you're going out, the probability of you running into a tourist is super high, right? I feel like the same thing. Probably not. I was gonna say it's probably the same thing in Miami when you're on Miami Beach and shit like that. You're going out, but when I really think about it, I don't think so. Because people that live in Miami love to go out. Usually, they pick a party state and city to live. Versus Nashville, you live here and Broadway's cool for a minute and then it gets old quick because it's just literally a strip of bars and nothing else to do. Literally, that's besides the point. Staying on topic. So one of the things that always happens though when it comes to these types of situations where either you're just hooking up or not, you just meet women on the fly here and there, especially working security. One of the things that always happens is, let's say you go out while you're working your job and you meet a girl, and then at the end of the night, everything goes well and y'all end up hooking up, right? One of the things that usually happens when it comes to that is they got to go back to where they're from. Whether it's that Sunday, that Monday, doesn't matter. It's bound to happen, right? So when that happens, they had fun, they had a ball, but now they are missing a void. And they're like, maybe a week later, maybe even the next day, they may text you, hey, I had fun. When can I come back to see you? Which is good and dandy if you want, out of state boo or multiple out of state boos. Like some of the dudes I work with, they got a girl in every state like a trucker. And nothing wrong with that. But it is kind of annoying because they don't really know who you are. You don't really know them. It was kind of a fling out of lust and fun. When it really boils down to it, hold on, where else was I going with this? What it really comes down to at the end of the day is, I don't know if there's a name for it, but let's call it the vacation effect for now. When you're in another state, you've never been there before, or you have been there before, and you're in another state, you don't have the same responsibilities, you're just there for fun. There's nothing you have to do besides go out and live your best life. Your propensity to perceive things as more entertaining and fun than what they are is raised. Like, we have a lot of party buses. If someone comes here and they get on a party bus, they're going to think, wow, we had so much fun. They go back and watch the videos, like, yeah, that was so much fun. But if they went back to their own state, that same thing wouldn't be true. Like, if they're from, I don't know, Idaho, if they went back to Idaho and got on a party bus in their main city, they'd be like, this is lame. Same thing for hookups. Because they're in that mind frame of the vacation mode and everything's just fun, sweet, and amazing. They're more in like this fantasy la la land. And the perception of you is, I don't want to say raised, because it's not really raised. It's more or less, they have the, they have, they have goggles on you and they look at you as, I don't want to say better than what you are, but they fall in love with the idea of you more than who you are. And because of that, it's like, they want to come back immediately to see you again. And there's really no connection. It was one night of fun and the vibe, but all the dominoes aligned perfectly. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It just creates this weird parasocial relationship of this could be a relationship when when it boils down to it, that's never what it was. That wasn't my intention. That really wasn't your intention. You really don't like me. I really don't like you. We're strangers. I'm sure some relationships will started that way and good for them, but it's kind of the same thing of people that date in high school. You haven't seen the real world. Like when y'all go to classes every day, y'all walking home from school every day. That relationship will never be recreated anywhere else. So the only thing that's really going to test y'all is dating outside of that space, whether it's going to college, and you have the temptations, or y'all don't go to college, y'all just go to different jobs, and y'all live together. Y'all only have that same common shared space at the house. Now you're free to do what you want. No one's watching you and saying, hey, did you hear such and such doing this? You know, you don't have a bodyguard after your every move. That's why a lot of high school relationships kind of fail. And the same reason why a lot of work relationships start. I think 70% of relationships are started in the workplace. It's because y'all see each other every day. Y'all talking, da, 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 da. It's like you're speed dating in a short period of time because y'all see each other every single day. And it creates this more of a deeper attraction than what it would be if you just met her on the street and said, hey, let's grab coffee one day. Oh, I don't know why I went on that rant, but it was something that popped in my head because a girl I hooked up with, she hooked me up. She hit me up. She's from like North Carolina, I thought. Okay. Talked to her like 6 months. She was saying, hey, I'm coming back into town. When can I see you? I'm like, it's not like I don't want to. It's more or less my priorities kind of changed now where I'm not thinking about crushing every weekend. Not that ever was my, mentality, but I'm not really in that headspace right now. Trying to grow the channel, start the fashion brand, not fashion brand, I guess it would be fashion brand, the gym brand, level up financially even more, pay off the Camry, get the cut going for real, seriously. Like I want to I want to go a month straight, but only having one cheat day a week and not going overboard with the cheat day. Like 10K steps a day. Yeah, there's just a lot of to-do lists in my head right now that I'm prioritizing more than just crushing. But am I going to turn it down? I can never wear your chain, boy. It's too cheesy. That was a long yap about literally nothing besides, the vacation disorder where you're super happy in a new area or space for a short period of time. And it feels like you're so free, I guess, that you're more susceptible to believe you fell in love with a stranger than normal. Uh, but yeah. Oh, let me see. Let's head to the back. Head to the back. Head to the back. Okay. Another thing I want to say though, I started taking TikTok way more serious when it comes to like how much I post and frequency. And one thing you learn early on, we're trying to grow and get momentum going, is when you start, you got to follow certain trends, whether it's like challenges or just maybe using a certain sound that's been going viral lately in your videos. That's one thing that'll give you more visibility is the word. But in doing my research, trying to find trends and stuff like that, my TikTok feed is nothing but gym shit. And because my feed is now only gym shit, I really don't have, I kind of have body dysmorphia, not like super bad, Like, Q has terrible body dysmorphia. But it's not that bad. But watching all those reels and TikToks, it'll really change your perception of how you view yourself. It's a very weird thing, especially as a man where you're not really too stressed about how you look in like such a way like that. But when you're making content, you're like, dang, why would anybody follow me? I'm not as shredded as that guy, or that dude sauced out of his mind and I'm natty as fuck and I don't have the same size. It really can warp your perception of who you are. That doesn't mean you shouldn't watch content, but it did make me hyper aware of how I'm looking at myself. Like when I was doing the research and then I looked at myself in my own videos, I'm like, probably shouldn't even post this shit. But you can't let that shit control you or dictate your life. Because the more I do this shit, the more I learn. A lot of it's editing, video angles, filters. What else? Editing, filters, a lot of fake natties. And yeah, just a lot of external shit that's not really real. Like if you see the same people in real life, your perception of them wouldn't be like, dang, this dude really can step on stage and win an Olympia. You'd be like, okay, he's a gym bro. Low cable rows, grow to grow. I'm really happy with my back width. Now the thickness is what you got to get. So rowing heavy, slow control. Well, I say slow and control, but then I go back and watch these videos and I'm rowing fast as fuck. I could be on the row team. But yeah, this is the real goal. That's why I only have maybe 1 to 2 pull down variations, just because that's not really what I'm focused on as much right now. I'm just trying to get upper back thickness, erector thickness. Of course, still trying to build on the width, but it's not on the forefront of what I'm trying to do in my life and what my physique needs. That was a bad rep. Fuck. I'm gonna drop it off and just see how much more I can hit. The first set always drains you, especially if you're not having been rowing or you haven't done pull downs, or it's that first variation of what you're doing. The first set's never like the best set. That's why I usually do warm up sets to get in my mind, central nervous system, body, and everything in order to really lock in for that set, the first set. I wanna fuck with you today. And she watching me. Does she? You know, I hit the front double bicep. It's not a Malachi video without it. Huh? Let's get the shit. I wanna. Like me personally, I've learned so much about calories in, calories out, and different low calorie recipes from just social media that I am grateful for it. Now, the dark side that comes with that as well is people lying about how they got their physiques, whether that's year or they're saying they did this method when really that's not true at all. Like they do more of a gimmicky things. Like you'll see like some of the popular people that they have a lot of followers, but the followers aren't really fitness people. It's more people that's like, that's entertaining. Like someone doing a muscle up with a bench tied to their waist. That's not how they got there, you know? But the average person that doesn't watch fitness will assume that's what they did to get there, which in the long term isn't good. Same for like people that assume The Rock's natural because he's never just been honest about it. And they're like, no, just hard work and he used to wrestle and his dad wrestled. No, shut up. Sauce out of his fucking mind. It's hard to explain to people that aren't in the gym how many people are really on gear. Like you may see someone doing a standing cable fly instead of a seated pec deck. When the seated pec deck's superior because of the back support and you can focus only on the range of motion versus the cable fly is limited to how heavy you can go because you can't really stay in a position. At the end of the range of motion, you gotta try to hump and butterfly it down. Not very efficacious for muscle gains, you know? But someone may see somebody doing that, that's sauced out of their mind that really never do cable flies. And they see the striations in their chest because they zoomed in and made the grainy filter super grainy. And they're like, wow, that's what I need for my chest. And that's not the case at all. So my advice is always try different things because one vector may not work for everybody else. And at the same time, there's a million ways to skin a cat. Like the type of cut I do, I keep it simple. I don't make super complicated recipes where it's like all these different ingredients that it comes together and tastes really good. I don't do that. Fish, chicken, beef, maybe deli meats with either the cups of rice for each warm up in the microwave or potatoes. And then I'll just put the potatoes in the oven, season them after, get them as crispy as possible, and divide everything out. That's how I do my meal preps. I just keep it as simple and quick as possible. My life is too fucking hectic to be making complicated Gordon Ramsay-ass low-calorie meals. Like, I support the slop bowl movement where people be just making all these slop recipes that's super low-calorie. I support that because they are kind of simple, but I just like having a scale, knowing, okay, the fish weighs this much, the chicken weighs this much, and this cup of rice that I bought is only 230 calories. And I can put that in my Fitness Pal and call it a day. Oh, come on, you fat fuck. No time. I didn't count that at all. Fuck. When I get to yapping, the count just disappears. It's not real anymore. But like back to the social media talk, there's also good in that because online, there's a million different creators that can teach you different ways on how to get swole, cut, recipes. Oh man. So I'm probably gonna do back day again tomorrow because an hour really isn't enough time for me to do as much volume as I like. Man. But hey, I'm not complaining. I love back. How do you like these wide angle shots? I like it because it looks like, I call it the sniper shot. It looks like I'm about to get sniped. But yeah. Last set, gym has like 5 minutes open left. If the posing room I want is open, we'll get some good angles, you know? If not, go home, cook fish, next job. Maybe grocery store too, because I need mixed vegetables, broccoli, onion, mixed vegetables, broccoli, onion, potatoes. I try to challenge myself by just remembering what I need off rip versus having a list. It doesn't always work out, but it's a little challenge for myself. Bent over cable rows Plate loaded. Some single arm action for like rows. And that'll be it, honestly. So overall still a pretty good backup workout for 45 minutes. Like, comment, subscribe. Grow to 400 subscribers. All right, not much time. Boom. Good workout. The fact that this room was open is super surprising. So I'm only gonna get